Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem, also called Fire Emblem 7 if you are counting in order and count other things as numbers that aren't numbers. Last time, Eliwood promoted, we recruited Vida, who's just going to sit on our bench forever, and we killed a whole lot of Black Fang, and Nurgle took Ninian, which we are very sad about. This time, we're headed to get a weapon in this mountain cave on the outskirts of Ostia. A sacred weapon lies waiting. To retrieve the weapon, one must pass a trial. A long, seemingly uncrossable distance. It's going to be none of those things. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom. Poor Ninian. Of course you never planned on helping you. I don't want to do it. Bitch, I'ma make you though. Friends, take a wild guess at what Ninian might actually be. What Ninian is not is in this cave. Eliwood is, and Lyn is, and Hector is, and Athos is. Durandal. Eliwood's super sword. Eliwood, only a few of you can come in here. Only a few of you. This map is called Eliwood gets to power level himself because he is now level 1. This map is basically Eliwood up the middle. On the sides, we're going to have 2 people that could use some XP. And on this side, we're going to have 2 people that could use some XP. And that's pretty much it. You can move around everyone except Eliwood, who has to deal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys on his own. Though you can use boltings or magic through the walls or archery through the walls or whatever. So, should be fun. Let's go through that inventory thing I was talking about. I will cut away, and when I come back, we'll take a quick look at who we're bringing, and then we will mash some faces in. Okay, inventory stuff is done. We're bringing Eliwood, Hector, Lyn, Sarah, and Urk. 2 mages that need some X. They're the 2 lowest level mages, or 3 lords. Eliwood forced. Hector and Lyn have the least XP. The rest of our guys really don't need much XP. So here we go. Let's support the Eliwood. Eliwood is the only one that can use the rapier. We're going to be using up our rapier charges. We're going to get something to replace it. Hector's side of the map is archers and one lance user. Meanwhile, Lynn's side of the map is a lot of casters. Sarah has, I think, the warp staff, just in case we feel like warping. She also has physic, just in case Eliwood needs a heal. Quite honestly, everything in here is weak and terrible. And they're going to take more damage from the environment than they are from us, probably. This map is specifically made for Eliwood to get XP. So we don't want to kill these things with people who aren't Eliwood and steal his XP. We are here solely to kill things on our own lane that Eliwood cannot kill. That means not having a hand axe equipped. And that means creative positioning of our mages, so they cannot counterattack and kill things that Eliwood should be killing. Because again, Eliwood should be killing everything in Eliwood's lane. Sarah and Hector and Lynn and Urk will be doing very little. Lynn will be getting some bow XP as we go. Hector's just going to be on axes for the entirety of the game. Do be careful. We do not have a Merlinus. He cannot be deployed here. Can't fit a caravan into a cave. Which means it is incumbent upon us to have a free spot for a tomahawk. Don't care about the elixirs so much. That's one reason why we're going through the rapier uses. We're not too worried about the elixirs. Not getting them is a little bit sad, but we can live. Also, I picked up fire for Urk because he can kill these things with fire. And yes, we are not overly worried about time. Eliwood can walk forward and kill things as he sees them. He definitely needs some stats. Also, we want that rapier to break. We'd rather it break after he doubles something, but we are creatively exploiting certain parts of this game. The worst thing is bolting. Also, yes, you can die if you get flamed. so try not to stand in fire too much. It is a little hard to see at times. Since we have javelins now, we don't care really much about the light brand. This is Urk on a fire tile that he shouldn't be on. Getting a crit with fire. I guess that's a perk of standing on the fire tile. If you really want to get a lot of XP for one character, you can send them down their path, run them back, rescue them over, send them up the other path. The problem is, you can't really do that with the center path. Because you have to kill this boss up here, so you'd need rescue and warp. And quite honestly, that just seems like a lot of work for a couple levels of XP. We could Urk a couple staff uses while we're here. Just don't die to bolting. That's all you have to do, is not die to bolting. That dude won't move, which means he will die from standing there on the next turn. I guess there are walls you can break up here, so you aren't stuck. Eliwood's light brand. Why, yes, it does one round. Or one combat, the Guardian. No speed. That's still unfortunate. His supports are locked in. 2 with Hector, 3 with Ninian. Eliwood's coming nowhere close to having the best stats in this run. But it's okay. Should not have had Urk standing there. That was unfortunately one of Eliwood's Guardians. That's what you get for standing on fire. You get one shot by a steel bow off Lynn, of all people. This guy will one day get over to where Eliwood is. We do want that tomahawk. We have to figure out how to get it losing as little as possible, and I think it's probably Lynn dropping her steel bow. Or Urk dropping a heal staff. I think he moves. got it set up perfectly to... Now it's Eliwood dropping his javelin, maybe. Hello, Jorg. His resistance is high, by the way. Let's not have the light brand equipped ever again. Two crits with a rapier. A near perfect level. Dropped a tomahawk. We're dropping a... I guess we're dropping a javelin. Their souls may now rest. Roland, awaken. I cannot... Oh, wait, no, here's a sword. Thanks, great-grandpa. Above the altar, a sword. The Sword of Sacred Fire. I've never seen it before, and yet it feels so familiar. I will use this to battle Nurgle. It's a very sparkly blue dragon. Eliwood takes the dragon down. And maybe shouldn't have done that. Maybe shouldn't have done that. It's pitiful, really. Well, that sucks. And the dragon turns in to Ninian. And now we get an old man wizard off. Fire is no longer my foe. Miserable, aren't you? Well, that sucked. That's the end of chapter 28. Next time, the interlude that is chapter 29. I'll see you then. Have a good one.